Hey guys.
Hello.
Welcome back to the Zilinski life. We have a very small amount of money to budget.
Yes.
Cody is again out of work right now, so we just have 1 week of his EI. And then next week, hopefully he'll get a paycheck for like a couple, or 1 day, I guess, of work that he did.
Mm-hmm.
And I just see we have some transactions to import. So what did we have here? I don't know why I put it in as Marshalls. This was Apple. Do you want to put that under you or
thing.
Fitness? Or
put it under me.
Okay. And we'll flag that as yellow, we'll say. We're starting flags. I don't know how I feel about it yet, but blue is any necessary spending, like our bills, groceries, gas, that kind of thing. Green is income. Yellow is money that we probably shouldn't have spent. Orange is money we definitely didn't need to spend. And red is dining out. Excuse me. And then purple are any of our subscriptions. Okay, so we have some overspending. So we'll go through and cover that. So we have $15 for an LOA job. That was that 1 day that Cody did.
Yeah, it wound up being a real last minute weird kind of emergency job where I found out at like basically that night that they needed me that night.
Yeah.
So I kind of just went cruising out the door and grabbed an energy drink and some McDonald's on the way out to site.
Yeah. Gas we went over because we did 2 trips to Boyle. So that cost us a lot of money. Diapers and wipes was a lot because we were out of diaper rash cream.
Yeah.
And diapers. Is that all we spent? And formula. I put formula under there as well. Household, we went over by quite a bit as well. What did we spend there? A coffee grinder, a knife holder, coat hooks. It was frivolous spending, really, that we didn't need to spend. Dining out, we went over our $100. That was a girls' day that I went out and did. Some cookies at home since they were really expensive. Our trips to Boyle. So that added up pretty quick. And then I overspent because I bought some perfume and a water bottle, like a few other odds and ends. And then Cody bought one thing for himself. And then Freya, this was for some new bottle nipples that we needed.
Yeah, the old ones weren't flowing fast enough and she was getting real frustrated and feeding her was a nightmare. So we got faster ones now. And now that she's adjusted to them, it's pretty okay.
Sorry, I thought I heard something at the door. All right, so that doesn't leave us with much to budget.
Not a lot to work with.
$359. So you'll notice that we added in a new line item here.
We didn't do our 10%.
We did not do our 10%. We had, what, $525, right?
Something like that, yeah.
Where am I going here? Investing. What is?
It'd be like 52.
So we'll say $53.
Sure.
Sorry, we got to stay on top of that because I forgot it with the last one too, and I had to go back afterwards and budget that 123. So.
Yeah, it's one of those small things that we don't really notice it day by day, the money missing, but we're definitely going to notice it not being there, and it's super easy to overlook. So it's something we really got to be diligent with.
We'll come back to trading. I want to take care of some other stuff first. So I want to touch on this first line item here. So we have house test runs. So right now we live in an apartment. We're paying $12.40 a month-ish, plus our power on top of that. So it fits comfortably within our budget right now, but we would ideally like to move into a house. Unfortunately, our credit and our finances are not at a point where we can feasibly buy a home yet, but we would like to get into a house, something that's a little bit bigger, something with a backyard, now, especially now that we have Freya. Yeah,
someplace for Freya to run around. We'd like to have another kid or two, so we need more space.
We are currently trying for baby number 2, so more space would be good. So we looked at some of the houses we'd be interested in. And it's going to cost us about $580 extra a month because the rent is about $1,500 for a house, and then obviously all your utilities are separate.
Then you got the utilities on top of that.
Yeah. So we've added a line item of $580 a month, and we figure we're going to contribute to that every month as if we were renting a house. Maybe not starting this month because
Things are in flux and it's kind of weird right now.
Yeah, so far Cody's had 1 day of work in October. And then he's maybe got
It was a very well-paying day, though.
It was. And then he's got maybe 1 more week of work that we know of. So this month's really hit or miss. But once things get a little steadier, the plan is to throw all of our money in there. And then when our lease is up here in June of next year, we can take all of that money and use it towards a moving fund. And then whatever's left after we pay our deposit and stuff, we'll just throw down on debt or put into savings or something.
And in the meantime, it'll be a good test run now to see if our finances can even support us living in the house, or if we gotta look at doing something else, potentially moving cities or whatever and trying to find cheaper accommodations. But that's our test run to see if it's even feasible for us to get out of an apartment.
And then you'll notice I took out power because we got our deposit back. So we have a fairly large credit on our power account.
That's nice.
Yeah, so we haven't had to pay power for last month or this month, and not for November, and probably not December either. Or if we do, it'll be a small bill.
Yeah.
But all of our bills are covered for October. Same with all of our subscriptions. We do need to plan for the rest of our groceries. So we would need $325 to pay for the whole month. We obviously don't have that much. We did just do a grocery run, so what do you want to put in, like another $80? We have 46 left right now. Or another $60.
Top it up to 100 for now, just for nice easy.
Okay, so we would need plus $45.99.
No.
Not even close. Wow, where did I get that number from? There we go. My math isn't so great anymore.
Mom brain.
Gas we definitely need.
Yeah, gas we need.
Now, if you're driving down to Hinton for this job, that'll come out of LOA gas.
Yeah, I guess we should probably beef up those categories.
I'm thinking we'll do that when you get paid from that last job. Because we need to take care of our food and gas first. And we only have $200 left. So what do we need for gas right now? Another fill up? Just 1 more, you think? Or
2 more just to be safe.
Okay, so another $100. Diapers, wipes, and formula, we just need 100 a month, so it's like an extra $6. Whoop-de-doo. I don't think we need $60 for delivery fees every month. I'm going to try it with just $30. I think we could probably do $30 a month.
Okay.
For delivery fees. Dining out, we should add a little bit more in. Maybe like $40.
Sure.
I don't want to spend a lot in this category. But we've already blown through it. And then my birthday. I guess I don't really need to fund that right now. It's a ways off. Okay, so the trade account needs $50 in it. Although we don't have to do that now. I also kind of wanted to, this was at $700, now we're down to $440. But we could also take that $100 and put it towards, if you wanted to fund like the food and gas for your LOA.
Well, I think I could potentially be leaving for that as soon as today, so it would be good to have the money there for it.
Okay, so we'll do $50 for gas, food maybe like $40.
Yeah.
And then hotels, I guess we're just gonna leave it. This $1665, what do you want to put it into?
Let's just put it in holding for now.
Okay. End of year, that's what we had put it into, was end of year bonus.
Right.
So once it goes in there, though, I don't want to touch that money. It's only $16, so I'm fine with doing that, but...
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Cool. So that's it.
Yeah.
So pretty...
That's it, that's all.
Our focus. October is going to be a little weird because there's still some stuff in there that we're a ways off from funding. Like we still need to fund all of our groceries for the month. Just a couple sinking funds need to be funded. Actually, October's not looking that bad, but the money we make this month now has to pay for November. We have nothing paid for November. Why are we still under $14.95? Under hidden categories? Oh wait, was there something under here that we should have
accounted for?
I don't know.
Audible.
Oh, we did wind up paying for Audible. Oh, okay.
We didn't cancel it in time.
Yeah, we canceled it going forward because we have so many credits.
Yeah.
So that can come out of... I know we said we weren't going to use it, but we're still budgeting for this paycheck, so we're allowed to do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so this can now get hidden. Okay, what is that? Okay, that looks good. So we still have to pay for November. If we paid for everything, it would be $6,500. That's like all of our sinking funds, though. So if we always just like to look at.
Yeah, it's nice to have it broken out in such a way that you can just pick out the absolute essentials to run like your bare minimum, and then obviously like everything else is the nice to have. Like the vacation fund. It's not going to ruin our life if we don't contribute to the vacation fund, but at some point it'd be nice to go somewhere and do something.
So $4,700. So we have to make $4,700 this month. We should include our debt snow, but I know we should. So $5,000 basically. So he'll get $2,000 from EI, give or take. When he works, they obviously don't pay out as much because they adjust for the income that he's making.
Yeah.
But that's what we're looking to get before the end of October.
Yeah.
I'm a little nervous about it. I mean, worst case scenario, we do have a lot of money tucked away into various sinking funds
and stuff.
And
so like,
savings,
worst case scenario, we're not like totally up the creek.
Yeah.
But still, it's not the sitting pretty position we'd like to be in.
So that's it.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
All. If you like it, like it. If you don't like it, dislike it twice.
I always love Cody's outros.
Yeah. And I think that's it. Subscribe, ring the bell, get notifications, see what we're up to, get more of these charming faces, and we will catch you on the next one. Bye.